Most of us take hundreds, if not thousands of photos, and they all end up staying on our devices, barely being looked at. Why not get some of your best photos off your phone and into your life? I'm Erin from Tech Gadgets Canada and TechGadgetsInternational.com, and the HP Sprocket photo printer is designed to make this process quick and easy. In this review, I'll take a look at what you get with this small printer, what it can do, how well it works, and the photo quality you get, as well as if I think it's a worthwhile buy for you for about $109 Canadian. An early heads up, if you end up liking this review and finding it helpful, to please hit that like button and consider becoming a subscriber. Both those things help me keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from. The key thing to know about this printer is that it prints very small 2" by 3" photos. And if you want something bigger, you can go for the Plus or Studio models. In my opinion, these photos are designed for teens who want to use the photos to decorate or share, particularly since they print on sticky-backed sheets. The printer is ultralight and isn't much bigger than your hand, making it very portable. Inside the box, you get the HP Sprocket printer itself and a micro USB cable for charging. It also comes with a free sample pack of 10 2x3" photo sticker sheets. These sheets use what's called zinc or zero ink technology, which relies on thermal activation of color already inside the paper for getting your prints, which are billed as vivid and smudge-free. When it comes to the setup, you'll need to start with the HP Sprocket mobile app. It will step you through the rest of the setup instructions, including loading the paper. The printer is easy to open with no tools required, and putting in the paper is as simple as stacking it in the open space with the blue initializing card facing down. Powering on the Sprocket should print out that blue card immediately to ensure everything is ready for use. The HP Sprocket pairs using Bluetooth, so I recommend you switch your device's Bluetooth on before running the mobile app so you won't experience any hiccups in the pairing process. Getting the app talking, though, to the printer was not a straightforward task. I followed the steps in the app, but the printer would just not connect. Deciding I needed to take matters into my own hands, I decided to exit the HP app setup and go to my own Bluetooth menu. There I did see the HP Sprocket printer, so I tapped to connect and then went back to the app. Fortunately, this worked and I was connected. The app also appears to be quite buggy when used with an iPhone. There were a few times when I got myself into a menu option with actually no way of getting out. I was forced to exit the app and restart it from scratch. The key problem seemed to be that anytime I would go to select photos, if I chose more than one photo at a time, I would only be presented with an option to either select or deselect more photos. There was no forward, no back, and no escape. If I would exit, close the app, and go back into it, it appeared that it started stacking a bunch of different menus of photo selections, but with, again, no way to actually do anything. After playing around with this for a while, it seems that if an iPhone user does not grant access to their entire photo library, it's not possible to add any photos. So to do this, choose the hamburger menu in the top left and choose App Settings. Under the Permission tab, make sure you allow access to all photos. Once you can view all of your photos in the Sprocket app, make a selection for one you'd like to print. You've got some basic editing features, including adjusting brightness or contrast. Then just hit the small print button at the bottom of the screen. There's about a 10-second delay before anything starts happening. Give it a chance to connect and send the instructions to the printer before you hit print again. My first borderless print on the 2" by 3" sheet took about 24 seconds to fully print. Zinc is actually a cool technology, and I would rate the HP Sprocket's implementation as pretty good, but the color model does have some limitations if you compare it against a traditional photo printer, for example. It seems like there's not really any black in the paper itself, so dark tones don't come out very deep. I'd say the colors are not extremely accurate or very saturated, but they're pretty close, and considering this format and the market this printer is aimed at, I'd say reasonably close cuts it. A pack of 20 sheets of HP Sprocket photo paper costs about $14 Canadian, or about 70 cents each. And your cost per paper does go down if you opt for a larger count. For instance, 100 pieces sets you back about $60 Canadian, so it doesn't cost too much to play around and turn more of your favorite photos into physical prints. Even so, I will say this is expensive for the teeny size of prints you get. I guess, however, we can chalk that up to the ink costs being added into the paper here. In my first test run of 10 prints, I did get one substandard printout where it kind of looked like the photo was reprinting part of the app, not just the photo itself. I guess 1 out of 10 misfires isn't too bad. Overall, this is a cute and fun little printer for less serious needs. On the pro side, it is small and portable, it's relatively easy to use, and it doesn't require additional ink cartridges. On the downside, I find the HP Sprocket a little dated just due to its inconsistent and often slow printing speeds, and what I'll say is its imperfect color replication. The micro USB cable kind of personifies this as a bit of a relic, and maybe a future version will have Qi wireless charging or use USB-C. But the cute, playful design and the small and cute sticker prints that come out of here are sure to make any tween swoon. The cost of the photo sticker paper is expensive when compared against standard 4x6 prints, but it could still be affordable enough, making it a good first photo printer for someone to start with. For that reason, I can definitely recommend the HP Sprocket printer to you. It sells for about 109 Canadian dollars, and if you want to read, reference, or share this review, please head over to techgadgetscanada.com where there's a full write-up. If you want to learn more, though, about a photo printer that does print standard 4x6 photos, you can check out my full review of the HP Sprocket Studio right now. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Erin. Until the next time, you can find me on either Twitter or Instagram. I'm at ErinLYYC. You can also always catch me on Facebook at facebook.com/TechGadgetsCanada.